here. Deliverance from Egypt and Egypt's idols, and then 3 praise psalms. The first 2 ending with Hallelujah, and the third beginning and ending with O give thanks. But notice D here will only have one iteration of deliverance and then praise. But this particular section, there's 3. We got deliverance and praise, deliverance and praise, and the third time, deliverance and prayer and praise. Excuse me. G2 here was 15 of the songs of the degrees. Deliverance from Sennacherib, typical of Israel's future deliverance, even looking forward to Christ being our deliverance from sin. And not only that, also delivering God's elect from the Antichrist when he comes to take over the world for a short time. I cannot stress that enough. Antichrist comes first, but it's only a short time. You can endure it, especially with Christ with you. Excuse me. Christ is with us. The last chapter of Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew. And then the praise, the two psalms linked together by one combined structure. 135 and 136. Almost like a double witness. The 2 are 1. Excuse me. Yeah. And then 137, we have the deliverance of captives, Sennacherib's captives, and then praise again. And then 139, we look to the inner man, the fallen, sinful nature of human nature after man's fall. And we have deliverance from an evil heart. And that warrants 5 psalms for prayer and praise. So with that, let's get into Psalm 140. 140. Prayer and praise. Prayer, preservation from enemies. From the evil man and his purposes, Selah. Prayer, again, preservation from enemies. And the evil man, his purposes, again, Selah. Prayer, preservation from enemies. And again, the evil man, but this time his desires, Selah. And then the final prayer, destruction of enemies. Make no mistake, we are in a spiritual war. And there will come a time when God is going to destroy his enemies. The rather sad fact of the matter is that all of his enemies were once his children. And he's started, and he's accomplishing the work of trying to save them. Saving them from themselves, saving them from sin, saving them from all the bad influences of the world and the weakness of the flesh and that fallen sinful nature. Saving them and calling them to a higher calling, to walk in that straight and narrow path. And he does give them a choice. And that choice is entirely up to you, and no one is going to answer for you. You answer for yourself. But thank God that you don't have to answer for anyone else. Unless, of course, you set yourself up as a false prophet or a false teacher and you lead someone astray. You're going to have to answer for that too. That's why you should be very careful when